Hello everyone, welcome to GED Life as Pounds. Today we're gonna do about GED mathematical reasonings. The topic today is most important question keyword in the GED math. Okay, let's go. The first thing, word problem keywords. This one is very super important thing in the GED math because in GED math, 90% it's a word problems. So you need to know the meanings or the word in the operations keyword. For example, plus. What is the word? It's meaning plus. The meaning is plus. Add, sum, plus, increase, total, altogether, combine, more than. So next, subtractions. What word? It same meaning as subtraction. Minus, difference, less than, decrease, subtract, take away, deduct, less, leave. So next is times or multiply, multiplications, multiply, products. This word is very, very, very important. This word, products. Times, lots of. Doubled, double is 2x, right? 2 times or twice. It's a double, right? Triple is 3x, a group of. So last one, divisions. Divide, half, share, share equally, equal groups. Okay, let's go to the questions. For example, questions of this one is, if a certain number is represented by x, which of the following expressions represents? Look, 4 less than the product. Look at it, the product of the number and 2. 4 less than a number of products. 4 less than the product of number and 2. So we suppose a number or the number is x, right? Isn't it? So 4 less than is subtraction, right? Subtract. So 4 less than the product of the number and 2. A product of the number is times, right? It's x times 2. So it's x times 2 is 2x. And 4 less than. What it mean? It mean subtract 4 from 2x. Like this. So the answer is C. Okay, so next questions. In order of the calculate the value of a measurement y. The difference, look at this word. The difference between the initial measurements x and 5 must be divided by a square of x. Again, in order of calculate the value of the measurement y, the difference means subtraction, right? The operator is subtraction. Between the initial measurement x and 5, the difference the difference between x and 5 must be divide is division, right? By a square of x. Which of the following provides a formula to calculate the value of y based on the initial measurement x? Which one? Okay, so the difference between x and 5, right? So it means x minus 5 and divide by a square of x. It is a square of x, like this. So the answer of this question is C, like this. So the next keyword in the GED math is a parallel and perpendicular line. This one is on the graphing line topic. The graphing line topic we will talking about how to find the line equations or how to find the gradients or slope of a line. So when you see the word parallel and perpendicular, what does it mean? the parallel and perpendicular, look at this diagram. This diagram will show you what is the meanings of when they said these two lines parallel or these two lines perpendicular. If these two lines parallel, what does parallel mean? Parallel means it's never intersections or it's never crossed. So this one is very important meaning in this topic. They have same slope or same gradient. So if they say line A parallel to line B, what does it mean? It means line A and line B both of them have a same slope or same gradient. Okay, so next move to perpendicular. Perpendicular, what does perpendicular mean? Perpendicular means these two lines intersect and at a 90-degree angle. So the important thing for the perpendicular to use in this topic is line 1 have slope m and other has the slope minus 1 over m. Okay, so I will explain more about the perpendicular. A perpendicular line, for example, if I said line A perpendicular to is perpendicular to line B. So if line A has slope is 3, what is a slope of line B? So okay, so now the first line, like line A, the gradient is 3 or slope is 3. So what is the gradient of the line that's perpendicular to line A? So okay, now m is the denote of the gradient or slope, right? M of A equal to 3. So this one, okay, this one we need to use like reciprocal, right? Because m1 times m2 equal to minus 1. This one is the formula of reciprocal, right? Of the gradients or slope. So I suppose MA is M1. So M2 is MB, right? Equal to minus 1 over MA. So MB equal to minus 1 over 3, like this. Okay, next go to the example questions of like the line parallel and perpendicular in GED papers, practice paper. Okay, so they said line K is in the coordinate plane has through the points 2, 6, and 4, 3. What is the slope of the line that perpendicular to line K? So when you see the questions like this, the first thing that we need to find is we need to find what is the gradient or the slope of the line K first, right? Okay, you guys remember the formula to find slope? The formula to find gradients or slope is m equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Please remember this formula. It's very important. Okay, so the next step is which one is y2, y1, x2, x1? About this one, you can't indicate by yourself. You want which pair it's the x1, y1 or x2, y2. But be careful about this. If you said this is y2, this one should be x2. And this one is maybe y1 and x1. Don't be sweet. So next, m equal to, 3 minus 6 over 4 minus 2. 3 minus 6, right? Because y2 minus y1. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I got minus 3, right? Over 2, right? Because 3 minus 6 is minus 3. 4 minus 2 is 2. So now you know this is a MK. The gradients of line k or slope of line k, but it's not the answer, right? They ask you to find the slope of a line perpendicular to this, so we need to use the reciprocal formula, right? So I suppose this is m2 because I suppose this is m2 and minus 1 over the gradients or the slope of the first line, right? Minus 3 over 2. So I got it will be equal to minus 1 and change divide to time, right? We use like the fractions, how to solve like the fractions, right? How to divide the fraction to solve. And if I change divide to time, I need to flip denominator as minus 2 over 3. So minus times minus is positive, right? Negative times negative, it will be positive, right? So 1 times 2 over 3 is 2 over 3. So the answer is C, like this. So next questions. If a slope of line M is minus 2, what is the slope of a line perpendicular to line M? Okay, do the same thing. So the first line, slope of line M. I suppose the first line is A. Okay, this is line A. Has a slope is minus 2. So I suppose line B, line perpendicular with line A. I suppose this is line B. Line B, a slope of line B is perpendicular, right? If perpendicular, that means they meet 90 like close at 90 degree like this, A and B. So we use the reciprocal. M2 equal to minus 1 over M1. So I got MB equal to minus 1 over M1 is M1 is MA, right? Is minus 2. So minus divided by minus is plus, is positive, is 1 over 2. It's a C. And next, line M is a coordinate plane passed through the point minus 1 and 4, minus 1, 4 and 0, 9. What is the slope of the line parallel to line M? What is parallel means? I told you parallel means they have same slope. So do the same thing. The first step we need in this question, the first step we need to find the slope of the line M first, right? By use the formula M equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So it's equal to, I just indicate, I want to, the first I need to indicate which one is x1, y1, x2, y2 first. So I suppose this is y2, this one it should be x2, y1 and x1. So 9 subtract 4 over 0 subtract with minus 1. So I got 5, right? 9 minus 4 is 5. So 0 minus times minus is plus, right? Over 1 is 5. So I no need to use reciprocal, right? Because it's not perpendicular, it's parallel. Parallel means line M and line that's perpendicular with line M have a same gradient. So I can answer the slope of the line parallel to line M have a same gradient, right? So the answer is 5. M is 5, like this. So next keyword, like the importance keyword in like the GED paper is evaluate functions. What is evaluating means? Evaluating functions mean is like we will substitute the value of x to find what is the value of y, right? Okay, look at this one. They said if kx, this is a function, right? Kx equal to 4x squared minus 7, then k 1 over 2 equal to what? Equal to something, right? They ask me to find like the value when we substitute x by 1 over 2. Why I know like we need to substitute x? Because look at it, this is the same positions with this, right? It's the same positions. So it means this 1 over 2 is the value of x. So we will substitute the value of x in this function. So k 1 over 2 equal to 4 times the brackets 1 over 2 square minus 7. So simplifying 4 times with 1 over 4, right? Because 1 over 2 squared is 1 over 4 minus 7. So I got 1 minus 7 equal to minus 6. The answer is A. Like this is the meaning of evaluate. Substitute the value that they give in the functions by substitute instead x in the function. So next, if fx equal to 6x squared plus 13x plus 5, then f minus 4, okay, it's the same, right? Substitute minus 4 instead x in the function. So f minus 4 equal to 6 times minus 4 squared plus 13 times minus 4 and plus 5, right? Okay, so 6 times minus 4 squared is 6 times with minus 4 squared is 16, right? And plus with 13 times minus 4, 13 times minus 4 is minus 52, right? And plus 5. So 6 times 16 is 96 minus 52 plus 5. 96 minus 54 plus 5 is 49. This is the example questions of like how to evaluating functions. So next, the word randomly chosen or randomly selected. If you see the word randomly chosen or randomly selected, so what it means is like this question is in the probability topic. So the example questions. In a company has 26 offices. 10 of the offices are located in the southeast, 8 in the Midwest, 6 in the West, and 2 in the Northeast. So if an office is randomly selected, look at this. Or sometimes they will use the word randomly chosen. So then to the nearest 10,000, what is the probability? Look at this. Probability is it is located in the southeast or the west. So this is our probability, right? So we need to find probability of each one and plus together, right? Okay, probability of the southeast. Okay, all of them has 26 of it, right? So 26 and about the southeast is 10, right? 10 of it. So a probability of west is 6, right? 6 over 26. So this is our event, right? So we plus them. So probability of the southeast or west equal to 10 over 26 plus with 6 over 26. Okay. 10 over 26. 10 over 26 plus with 6 over 26. It's equal to 0.6154. So the answer is D. And okay. And next times, like we will talking about the all probability and event or events. So, and the last keywords for this video is cubic feet, or like the square feet or cubic meters. So for example questions is, the cylindrical tank shown above has a radius of 5 feet and is 2 over 3 full of water to the nearest cubic foot. How many cubic feet of the water are certainly in the tank? Look at it. They don't tell you directly what they want or what they ask you to find, but they said find in the how many cubic feet. how many cubic feet. This one, it means find the volume if you see cubic and the units of like meter, centimeter, feet or something. If they said cubic, it means they ask you to find the volume of like the volume of that one. So, okay, according from these questions, they said how many cubic feet of water are certainly in the tank. But in this one, they said it's 2/3 full of water, right? This one is the water, but it says 2/3 of the tank, right? So we need to find the volume of the tank first. So the formula to find volume is V equal to pi r square h, right? So pi r, the radius is r, it's 5 square, and h is 30. So after calculate this 25 times 30, 25 because 5 square is 25, right? And time pi is 2356.19 cube. But they ask you to, this is a volume of all tank of the tank, but not a volume of the water in the tank. But they say 2/3, the volume the volume of the water is 2/3 of a tank, right? So it's 2/3 of the volume of tank is that it means 2/3 times with 2356.19. Is the volume of tank. So the volume of water equal to 1570.79 or 1571 cubic feet. So the answer is A. Look at it, they not tell you directly what they asked you to find, but they said how many cubic. If you see cubic feet or cubic centimeter, cubic meter, it means they asked you to find the volume. So now we finished this video. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe and following this channel's Phuket Pals. And see you next time with the GED Live at PAL. See you, bye bye.